Hello and welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I am excited for today's pick a card. Today we're tapping into your next serious relationship. We're going to see with who will that be with, so we'll get some info about the person, and we're going to see how it's going to come about. So where you're going to meet this person, how is this relationship coming, all the details. So that's our pick a card today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, you can pause the video if you need more time with the piles, and you can always pick more than one pile for all of my readings. For group 1, we have the Redstone, and we'll be using the Tarot of the Divine. For group 2, we have the Pink Stone, and we'll be using the Fashion Tarot. For group 3, we've got the White Stone, and we'll be using the Steampunk Tarot. And for group 4, we have the Blue Stone, and we'll be using the Mermaid Tarot. So pause the video if you still need some time to pick your pile, but we're just going to jump right into it. Alright, if you chose group 1 with the Redstone and the Tarot of the Divine, this is your reading. Ooh, we got the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Cups as I cut the deck. Very interesting. 6 of Cups almost makes me feel like this was already supposed to happen. Regardless, it is divinely guided. As you can see, you have the person in the higher window kind of representing the divine or spirit, your angels bringing this together, blessing you with something. But for me personally, it's just giving me a vibe that this was already supposed to come in. So if you have something going on with your timeline or there's been a delay, I can definitely sense that. And then we have the 10 of Cups, so worth waiting for at least. Let's tap in and see what we get for you. Spirit, for group 1. You know what? I'm actually being called to start with how this is coming about, how you're meeting this person, and then we'll tap into who the person is. I feel like this will give us some insight on what may be going on with your timeline. Spirit, how are they meeting their next serious relationship? Where are they meeting them? Can you give us some info on that for group 1? How are they meeting their person? Even the way the cards are handling, like all of a sudden the cards are sticking together to each other. I'm feeling resistance, like what is going on? This would be a good time to do like a clearing candle for yourself or a clearing working. I sell manifestation candles on my Etsy shop. I can clear whatever is going on in the background for you, and I can program it for known and unknown. So that way, if there's something you're not even aware of, we can still clear it and get, any roadblocks out of the way, because I'm definitely feeling that. I'm like, what is going on with group 1? Okay, so first of all, there's definitely a big karmic cycle that's ending. We have the endings card in Golden Moment. So honestly, I really do feel like the worst of it is over, group 1. The good news is that the worst of it is well behind you. If anything, with this Golden Moment card, I feel like you're finally getting into a place where you're comfortable in your own skin, comfortable in your own life, comfortable with who you are and what you have to offer. I feel like this energy of guilt, and I'm even feeling it in a childhood trauma kind of way. And I'm not really someone who focuses too much on childhood trauma, but I do feel that for you. Maybe not childhood trauma, but like childhood guilt. It kind of feels like maybe that was your parents', method of choice, guilting you into feeling like, oh, I need to be better, or comparing you to, other kids, or, making you very competitive. But anyways, I see you clearing past that. I see you moving past that guilt. I feel like it had a role in your relationships though, which is why I brought it up, because it almost feels like you couldn't get out of your last situation because they wouldn't agree to end the situation with you. So I feel like you've moved past that place of, okay, you know what? If I'm going to break up with someone, if it's over, in my heart, in my mind, it's just going to be over. I'm going to move on. I don't need to have a confirmation from them that they agree and that we're on the same page and that we should break up. Like, I'm just going to end it. So we have the golden moment card here. I see you kind of coming into your purpose, feeling really good about yourself. Your energy, even though there's been a delay, does feel pretty empowered. So at least you're not internalizing things anymore. Or if you're still doing that, that should clear, I would say, within the next 3 months max. Like, it feels like this energy is already passed. But I see you coming into your golden moment. So I would definitely say your next serious relationship will likely be found through you being in your purpose, whatever that means for you. You being in your purpose could literally be crafting and living your day-to-day life, like living a normal life, going to work, da-da-da. But you know, whatever it is your thing is, like I said, I just use crafting as an example. You go into your route, you know, on the craft store, getting your Starbies, like whatever your routine is, it feels very regular. And it feels like the connection is very, very Six of Cups, like very childlike. You know, Six of Cups can represent like a first love or a childlike type of love. So this is definitely going to feel like the intensity of a first love. We have the Innocence card here too. So I do feel like you're meeting them somewhere you're not expecting to meet someone. And I don't think it's because like you're meeting them in a place that love isn't typically found. I feel like it's more because you're just not focused on that. You're focused on yourself, feeling good, feeling empowered, doing your thing. We have the air card here as well. You can meet them out and about. You can meet them like literally outside, or there could be they could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If you're someone who like typically looks for a sign, something significant to you in your reading, and you are an air sign, I would definitely take that as your confirmation. But yeah, that was the reason for the delay. See, that's the thing. There's so much. Spirit is saying there was so much they didn't even know was going on behind the scenes. Honestly, I just heard sabotage. Your ex may have been sabotaging you energetically, not even like in the physical, but like just being in your energy and getting in your way. And yeah, we have the transformation card here. So Spirit is making it clear, like, I did not want you to date anyone in that space. That's the part that group one may be missing or not considering. Like, Spirit's like, I did not want you to meet someone in that state, in that city, at that job, in that place you were in energetically, with those same desires. And we have the silence card. So yeah, not gonna lie, Spirit's keeping things pretty hush-hush for you. But I see you meeting your next serious relationship either A, as you're out and about with the air card, or in a very unexpected way as you're in this golden moment energy. So this would be a day you're feeling really good about yourself, not really expecting anything specific to come in, just kind of doing your thing. Spirit, can you tell us of the connection you have planned for them? Ooh, we got one that flipped right away. We have the daffodil with rebirth and new beginnings. It says new beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. So the cards are definitely matching up. I'm definitely feeling this energy here. Definitely feeling that energy here where Spirit is saying like these endings are leading to new beginnings. So there's a rebirth happening, very indicative of Six of Cups. Like I said, it feels like first love type of energy, where this love will remind you of your first love. Something about this connection is so simple and clean. Wow, I haven't heard that song in years. There's a song called Simple and Clean by Utda. U-T-D-A. That I really don't feel like that's how you spell that lady's name, but U-T-D-A. And then I think her last name is Hikaru. And it's a song in Japanese, but she sings it live in English, and you can look that up, like Uta Hikaru, Simple and Clean. There may be some messages there for you, but I'm hearing that, and something about this connection is truly so simple and meaningful. We have the dahlia with dignity and the hibiscus with beauty and happiness. So this person coming into your life can appreciate the simple things. They're not overstimulated. They don't have unrealistic expectations of their partner, of life. They don't have these big dreams they're chasing after. Not that they're not ambitious, but they're fine where they are in life. They're fine with who they are. And I feel like the transformation you just went through put you in the same exact place where you're like, you know what? Maybe I don't need all the fanfare and foolishness, because that landed me in just a mess of a relationship that I couldn't even end. And this connection is so simple. This person is regular. Your connection is based on the connection alone. It's not like, oh, you're smoking hot and that's why I'm with you. Or you have tons of money and resources and power. That's why I'm with you. You're not getting in this relationship from a poverty mindset or from a lack mindset. Just trying to hurry up and find, security as quickly as possible. It's like this relationship really is based on mutual feelings and, the romance between you two. The dahlia with dignity, it says a wise man has dignity without pride. A fool has pride without dignity. So this person is prideful in who they are because of the things that they've done in life and how they've made it, how they've gone out of their way to become the person that they are. They're proud of themselves. They have reasons to be proud of themselves. And they're not too prideful to apologize or to give you a compliment or to talk about things when something's wrong. They want to fix it. This person is so simple. Like, the love between you and them is like not complicated. It's very simple and pure. The hibiscus says beauty and happiness. It says a thing of beauty is a joy forever. Now Spirit's showing me like a couple in some sort of greenery. So this could be you guys starting a garden together. This could be you guys spending a lot of time in nature, going on picnics, just kind of doing like little cutesy stuff like that. And then we have the sacred lotus with enlightenment. And it says no mud, no lotus. So I feel like both of you are being brought to each other in a very, very powerful connection that is solely based on love. And the life that you build together will be like, honestly, what dreams are made of. But it's crazy because it's not something that's going to be publicized, not everybody's business. Honestly, I feel like this is my pile, like, where it's like, yeah, we're planning to drop off the grid. We're just waiting for the right time and opportunity. I feel like you guys could totally end up doing that with your person, like going no social media, dropping off the grid, even family can't even reach out, like, and just going to live your life, being happy. And that's it. End of story. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 3? Yeah, we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe you did get burned. Yeah, we have the Strength card here in reverse. Maybe you were at burned chasing, money. Like me personally, my literal ex was a millionaire. Still is a millionaire. I broke up with him. I broke up with him multiple times because it was not worth it to have security, to be in a relationship with someone that I didn't genuinely have that connection with anymore. And they were so willing to just keep it going. And I'm like, listen, I'm not feeling it. I can't do it. So if you've ever been in a relationship where it's like, you know what, whatever benefit that I got in the beginning is no longer worth it, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. But it feels like that may have been part of your journey for some of you. We have the 6 of Wands, like you have big dreams, you want to be successful. And I just feel like success for you is going to come in a different way. In a way based on you. 6 of Wands is not someone else's success. It's you up on your high horse. We have the 6 of Cups. So I feel like you had to take the winding path, definitely like the longer way. And it doesn't all have to be about money. It could be something totally different for you. Like maybe you were looking for like physical intimacy, had to be something that was on 100, but then you got in a relationship and that's all you had. And it's like, it's not even worth it. Like, I don't even feel it. I know in my head it's good, but I don't even feel it when I'm present in the moment with my partner because it's like, there's so many other things missing. So it could have been something totally different, but we have the 6 of Cups. There's some repeating 6 energy here. And the 3 of Wands in reverse. So Spirit had to show you through experience, like what's for you and what's not. Ten of Swords, yeah. I mean, there's no way to sugarcoat that. Like, Ten of Swords is typically a harsh, painful ending, but we already knew that. So much Plutonian energy coming up here. You may have like your Pluto, maybe your chart ruler. That would be like if you were Scorpio rising. Or you may have like Pluto in, no, it wouldn't be. Maybe you have like Pluto conjunct Saturn or something like that, or a stellium with a lot of scorpionic energy, because it just feels like, man, I'm like, this feels like your whole life has been this way, not gonna lie. Doesn't feel like it was just the relationship. It's like the relationship was the thing that maybe broke you and like really initiated you into this new version of yourself that's now so liberated and genuinely happy. But I feel like this has been very karmic. So good thing I can tell you the karmic cycle is ending. We have the King of Wands in reverse. That would be someone with real good, okay, that thing was thinging. That would be someone who is passionate, excited, attractive, charismatic. Eight of Wands in reverse. You came to a full stop with that person. It wasn't right. Ten of Cups with the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, there's a very clear energy of you moving up, moving on. And Ten of Cups, aligning yourself with true love. It's been rough for you. It's been rough. But we have the Knight of Swords. Honestly, I feel like you feel empowered. It's like past energy, and it's not on your conscious mind anymore, but like, bruh, group one, do you ever look back and just think like, dang, I done been through some like, I really been through it? Because it's like, I'm reading on it and I can tell that for the majority of you, you're past it and you're ready to just move forward and have, you know, the good things kind of come in. But it's like, seeing this from the outside looking in, it's like, dang, group one has been through a lot. Spirit, what else can you tell us about their next serious relationship? We have fire energy, making a connection, and angelic help and guidance. So absolutely, this person could have strong fire placements, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. That could also be your own energy kind of revving up. You're just getting started. You're coming into your power. It just feels like you're being activated, plugged in, and it's like you have so much more energy now, and it's just getting better and better from here. Angelic help and guidance, your angels are really working in the background to align you with your divinely guided partner. Like I said, this is a good time to do some clearing work for yourself so that you can clear anything that may be in the way, so you can get out of this energy and finally step into this super empowered place where you're in alignment with your Ten of Cups. And we have making a connection, so things are getting a whole lot easier from here. I do see you kind of getting like a reward for all of this, but also Spirit is showing me that a lot of this was your, whatever it is, like, you know how they say like, oh, you sign up for certain things to learn as you know, come to earth. A lot of this was that. So I don't see a whole lot more lessons in life. And you know, the lessons never end. We always have lessons, but not like when hits the fan type lessons. Those are pretty much over with for you. The worst of them are pretty much past you. So we have quantum advancement and finding the key. So the answers that you're looking for will find you. You can always, you know, reach out, get a reading. But with quantum advancement and finding the key, I feel like it's inevitable, honestly. You're naturally finding the key. And with this quantum advancement, ooh, I feel like your ex, not that they matter at this point, but I feel like they're going to be jealous, you know, because I am getting a little bit of energy of, you know, maybe a narcissistic attachment and them kind of like speaking things over your life for so long that they really started to believe that that was your future. And then to see you just happy, living it up, even now as you're like not reaching out to them anymore and you're living your life and, you know, just doing your own thing, is kind of making them stir. But once they know that, once they get word of you in a new relationship, this person, don't be surprised if they come spinning the block trying to bother you. We have going out and mingling, so this is a good time to make new connections, even to make new friends. I don't feel like you really have to go out of your way to look for love. I feel like it's going to find you. I feel like it'll happen for you naturally, especially with angelic help and guidance. Your angels are doing a lot in the background for you. The main thing for you to worry about is right here, standing firm. It says, I'm noble, brave, and strong. Standing firm, even if your ex comes back, standing on what you believe, what you want for yourself, and opening to love, activating that heart chakra. Listen to 528 frequency as you sleep. You can even listen on Spotify or really whatever music app that you have. I'm sure you can find 528 frequency, from some artist. Listening to that as you sleep, easy, super easy way to open up your heart chakra without even having to do the most. Spirit, what messages do you have for group 1? We have, it's never too late to start over. You have to trust in the magic of new beginnings. They are waiting for you. Notice them, seize them, and appreciate all that you have. Relax and trust. And then we have your life is about to start moving quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. So whatever it is that needs your attention, Spirit is, directly guiding you to. You are finding the key. The key could have even been in this reading if there was something said that was deeply impactful and felt personal to you. Spirit is saying this is your message. It is, and it's getting a lot better from here. That's what I got for you, group 1. My Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings. All of that is down there. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the pink stone and the fashion tarot, this is your reading. Tapping in to see your next serious relationship. With who will that be? And how will it happen for you? We got the 2 of coins at the bottom of the deck. So you may be kind of feeling like I got one foot in my future, one foot in my past. One day I feel great. One day I feel like I'm stuck. So we're going to get you unstuck. We're going to tap into the future, your next serious relationship, group 2. Spirit, please show us who that's with. Who can group 2 be excited for? Okay, so first of all, I'm getting this person really gasses you up. And to be honest, that may be something that you need. Some people don't need that. Some people don't mind like the nonchalant, passive type of partner. Some people find that really grounding. But if you're someone who needs like, no, I need love and affection, okay? I need you to show me how you feel. I need to feel it. I need to see it. You're definitely going to get that from this person. We have nobility and self-esteem. Oh my God. I'm literally, Spirit just showed me daughters. Daughters. You may have daughters or you may have girls with this person if you guys decide to have kids or adopt or anything like that. And honestly, that could even be this person kind of nurturing your inner child in a way, because there's just like this energy of this person like really feeding you with the words of affirmation. So if that is your love language, if that is how you like to be loved, you're going to be loved by this person in that way. They are going to tell you with their words, say it with their whole chest. This is how I'm feeling, everything you need. It says there is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow man. True nobility lies in being superior to your former self. So this person, it's like, I just always want you to be better than you were yesterday. I just always want you to, it's you versus you, babe. Like stuff like that they're saying to you, like whenever you need it, they're really giving you those like words of affirmation. And I just love that for you. We have the daffodil with rebirth and new beginnings. It says new beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. So if you have just ended a relationship or if you've just gotten out of a phase in your life where whatever, Whatever you were going through, we're all going through something. I do see that coming to a close, specifically through this partner. This relationship is going to feel significantly different than past relationships. We have the hyacinth with playfulness. It says, play is the royal road to childhood happiness and adult brilliance. So yeah, I see you guys being really playful together. Spirit just showed me a couple on bikes in Walmart. That is such a freaking specific download. That is such a specific vision, but that's exactly what Spirit showed me. So with your partner, you may literally, you know, just, it kind of feels like that high school simple love where it's like, we can't go to the club. None of us are old enough. We can't, you know, do anything too crazy. It's a weeknight. It's just, that's your vibe, like with your partner. Both of you finally have a day off together, you know, because, you know, you're adults, you're working, or, you know, you have different schedules, different lives, different responsibilities. And on your night off together, you guys are literally on bikes in Walmart. Not in the market for a bike, just on bikes at Walmart for the fun of it. Both of you are rediscovering your inner child together. And this person, I love it. I'm gushing, not gonna lie. Ooh, I love this. We got the Chiropsis with always joyful. So like golden retriever energy, this person is always in a good mood. They don't drag you down. They're not super pessimistic. They don't really struggle with mood regulation themselves. So if you do, this will be really good for you because you'll really have that person in your life that is very grounded and in a good mood and positive. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day of the year is what it says at the bottom of that card. So this person just genuinely is in good spirits most of the time. We have the violet and the peony. The violet says faithfulness and modesty, okay? Faithful. This person is faithful to you and modest even in their communication with people. If you were to tell these people, this person, listen, I don't feel you comfortable. I know you have your freedom and it's your account, but I don't feel comfortable with you following this and this and this person. This is your partner. It's not a thought. Not a second thought about it. Oh, okay, yeah, absolutely. Deleted, blocked, you know, unfollowed. Ugh, I just love their energy. Faithfulness and modesty with the violet, it says modesty is a shining light that prepares the mind to receive the knowledge and the heart for truth. And then the peony says prosperity and compassion. It says prosperity depends on wanting what you have rather than having what you want. So this person lives in a space of every day is exactly how it's supposed to be. They're not someone chasing anything really. They're someone who's very grounded and comfortable with their life, and they're happy. We have the false indigo and the dahlia. The false indigo says immersion and intuition. It says when you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. Yo, group 2, why do I feel like your partners didn't really know you at all? And it's not that you're even super deep, but you need a deep connection, like in a heart space kind of way. If you know, you know. If that's your message, it's your message. It's like maybe you're not super deep and philosophical. You don't need to talk all day about your feelings, but you do need to feel things deeply. And if your partner is like, they just can't go there with you, you know, it just may feel lackluster. This person knows you. When you say, no, I'm fine, they're going to know if you're fine or not. Which will feel really good, but also probably be annoying when it's like, I just want to check out. I don't want to think about my feelings. And it's like, but I can tell that something's wrong. Let's work on this. And then the dahlia with dignity, it says a wise man has dignity without pride and a fool has pride without dignity. So I feel like this person is proud of themselves. I feel like they have dignity. I feel like they're a good person, someone of good character who makes good choices for all of those involved. They're not a shady character doing shady business, screwing people over. No F-boy, F-girl energy here. This person is pretty solid, pretty good person in general, and a really good match for you. Spirit, how are they meeting? How is this relationship coming together for group 2? We have beliefs and traditions that flipped over. Okay. So Spirit is showing me something very specific right away, just for like a few of you. You never thought that you would end up dating someone from your culture? Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. this may be someone from your culture, or this may be someone who is of the religion that you were raised in. And if you're someone who's not at all religious, or if you're more spiritual, you know, whatever, you may have never saw yourself back in, you know, a church or a temple, or, you know, in this practice, or with someone from your same, you know, culture. But here we are. Here we are with beliefs and traditions. So I do see that coming back for you. Oh, there was another one that flipped over, I think. I thought I saw another one. Maybe I didn't. But you could also meet this person through your spiritual practice, especially if you have any plans to go on some sort of like spiritual retreat anytime soon. You can meet this person as you're expanding your beliefs. This person can be a reflection of your new beliefs. So if you have been asking spirit for a specific kind of connection, a different kind of connection than you've aligned yourself with in the past or asked for in the past, this person is going to be a reflection of the new beliefs, the new version of you. We have community and desert. So this person is like a cold glass of water in the middle of a desert. I feel like everything about them, also they could be from the desert, a desert culture. This could be like in the United States, Nevada for an example, or this could be like the UAE for an example. We have community here. So yeah, I'm getting a strong energy that this person is from your community, either from your past community or your future community, in the sense that wherever your beliefs are leading you, you're going to kind of run into your soul tribe coming up here, I would say within the next year, pretty soon. And this person is going to be a part of that soul tribe, a friend of a friend, or someone you meet who, you know, maybe they're a shaman at the spiritual retreat, or, you know, whatever. And like I said, for some of you, this is talking about the community, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you know, certain cultures have very strong communities. Oh, goodness gracious. We have the reunion card here, and we have the fire card here. This could be a fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries, and we have the reunion card here. So there's so much energy of you returning back to the past, so much energy of you returning to that previous community. Oh my goodness. This could be someone that you literally used to know. Or this could be just someone who's, you know, in that community, but you haven't met yet. We have grace and power. So I get a very masculine, feminine kind of dynamic here, where it's like one of you plays the masculine role, one of you plays the feminine role, and you may even switch. Both of you may be switches where it's like, okay, when I need it, you're showing up as the feminine. When you need it, I'm showing up as the feminine, and vice versa. But I do feel like this person has come into some power in this life since you've known them, if you know them, literally. Or as you're gaining power, this person has also been on this kind of mirroring journey with you, where you're both working towards getting better and better in this life. And then here this person comes. And we have the grace card here as well. So there's like an energy of spirit kind of really looking out for you. You can meet this person as you're going to a show as well, I'm hearing. Spirit's really focusing, like showing me the ballet aspect of the grace card. You can meet this person at some sort of show or performance. Okay, Spirit. Well, what else can you tell us here? We got the Four of Cups and the Eight of Cups in reverse. Now, do not... Well, we did get that, I think, a little bit in the beginning of your reading, where I was feeling like one foot in, one foot out. But I'm like, do not tell me, Group 2, that you are in some way holding on to the past, or someone is holding on to you. Listen, if someone is holding on to you, do not play with it. Get that clearing done. Get that cord cutting done. I sell manifestation candles on my Etsy shop. I do cord cuttings on my Etsy shop. That would be spell word. Get that crap done. Or if you're a, manifestation girly guy yourself, get it done, okay? this is not something you want to be like blasé about and just kind of let rock, because either you're still stuck on someone or there's definitely someone in your energy. Four of Cups, it's like they don't fully want to move forward in the connection with you, but Four of Cups, they just want to have you. Like keys on a ring. It's like, I want to be able to open your door. I want to be able to come into your life whenever I want to. I want to have the option. But Four of Cups, I'm not completely happy here. And to be honest, this person on this card doesn't look happy with themselves. So I would not waste any of your precious time or your precious brain space thinking about this person, trying to rationalize this person, or internalizing whatever it is that they may be giving you or feeling. Yeah, we got the Tower at the bottom of the deck. I feel like that's what this person is trying to avoid. I feel like they're trying to avoid crap hitting the fan and having to be held accountable for the things that they've done. We have the Strength card in reverse, the Four of Swords. You're getting some repeating fours energy, and the Ace of Cups. So as you're stepping into self-love and you're truly loving yourself, not in a cheesy kind of way, but in a very real kind of way, self-love for you may look more like self-acceptance versus like, oh, I'm going out of my way to be obsessed with myself again. I'm feeling that may be culturally a thing for you. Something about culture keeps coming up. So in your culture, it may just not be very normal that people kind of fawn over each other. We do that a lot in the United States, and I hear a lot of people go to other countries and they're like, they're so rude there. And you'll see like a, video posted and someone from that country will be like, no, we just don't obsess over our customers here. You're just a regular person. So it could just be a cultural thing where it's like, where you're from or how you were raised. Like, it's just not all that. It's not self-love and, oh my goodness, I'm so important and I got to pour into myself. It may just be like, I'm cool. I'm good with myself. I accept myself, though. That's the big thing, especially if you were raised with any sort of like guilt or programming to always perform or always be a certain kind of way for someone else's benefits, your parents, or so you could get married down the line or whatever. Self-acceptance and deprogramming yourself from that is a whole lifetime's work in itself. So the fact that you've done that, you're good. You're good. You don't got to take it a step further and make it all super dramatic. So whatever, self-love looks like for you. But yeah, there's definitely someone in your energy who just keeps thinking about you with this Four of Swords here. Strength card in reverse. I just heard ashamed. They could be ashamed at how they moved in your connection or what they, did, how they behaved, how they missed out on an opportunity themselves to have something better. I'm like, I want to focus on the new energy. I do not care about this person and their sadness. We got the Lovers card here. Oh, I love this. So you're definitely moving into a divinely guided connection. And dude, I'm telling you, it feels like, you were running away from something. Whatever that is for you, I feel like you know what it is. It could be your culture, it could be your customs, it could be your past, it could be really anything. But you were running away from it and now it's here. Maybe it's running away from like marriage or relationships altogether. Maybe you never, I just hit the light. Maybe you never really saw yourself as someone who was like going to ever get married or in a serious relationship, yet here you are. With marriage on the table, definitely relationships, serious relationship energy on the table, and it's kind of shocking. We have the Six of Swords in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse. So whoever's in your energy, it does not seem like you genuinely want to be with this person. You may still be hurt if, things hit the fan and they did some, did you wrong or anything like that. But it does not feel like you're feeling in your heart of hearts that you want to be with them. If anything, too much has happened. So it's kind of like that's off the table. They don't even have the chance to try to be with you anymore. I feel like just the heaviness of that situation or some of that hasn't been transmuted. So again, the cord cutting isn't just to get someone out of your energy. It's also to, clear yourself from that energetic burden and from the past. We got the Seven of Swords in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse. You got some repeating six energy. There's a lot of similarities between you and group one as well, by the way. You may have been called group one. But we have the Two of Cups in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, stick a fork in it. It's done. I don't feel like they have another chance. Judgment in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. I don't feel like no amount of apologizing and undoing can, fix what happened. And I don't feel like anything I mean, it's just like, it just feels done. Some of you may not be done, but I just feel like that person, they're probably never going to change. And with that lover's connection that for some of you you're avoiding coming up, there's nothing to hold on for, because it's like that's an actual connection that really is in alignment with you. We have a number 14, the Drifter, and number 17, Eye of the Needle. Eye of the Needle says intentionality, so this is a good time to set some intention. I like to I like to write a letter, you know, just dear universe, and then I like to write out, listen, these are all the things that I'm thankful for. These are all the things that I've learned. Let Spirit know you done learned them lessons, so they don't have to come back. These are all of the things that I've learned, and this is what I'm wanting moving forward. And write out detail by detail, bar for bar, what it is that you want and what it is that you're looking for. Be intentional as you step into this new life, because perhaps the reason why you're straddling the fence with that Two of Pentacles energy that kind of felt like one foot in the future, one foot in the past, we were getting early on in the reading. Perhaps that's simply because you haven't set any proper intention. So definitely do that if you haven't. Even if you have, I would do it again. And then we have the Drifter with experiencing life as it comes. So a lot of this just hasn't made sense in terms of your life. It's like, why did I go through this? Or why is it like this? Why is this my experience? I feel like a lot of it has not made sense. And I don't know if it's going to make sense moving forward, but I can see that lack of clarity in your reading. We have the Fallen Angel with spiritual narcolepsy. So perhaps you're kind of tied up spiritually. This would be a good time to do like an uncrossing working, getting yourself uncrossed so you're not energetically crossed up, confused, in a fog. I haven't had that in a long time, but the last one I had lasted like 6 months, and I just hated that feeling of feeling like I don't know what's going on, feeling like my brain is a balloon and I can't even think deep thoughts, and it's just like I don't even know. It feels very out of body and dissociated. So if you're experiencing that right now, I would definitely do some uncrossing. We have the Dragon's Hoard with protecting the future. So Spirit is basically telling you just to be present in the moment. There is a Lover's card, serious connection coming in that will be worth the wait and the trouble, and really just to hold the course. That's what I got for you, Group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 3 with the White Stone and the Steampunk Tarot, this is your reading. Tapping in to see your next relationship, your next serious relationship. With who will that be? And we'll see how it'll come about. Spirit, this is for Group 3. Group 3 with the White Stone. Please show us for Group 3 their next serious relationship. Who is this? So right away, I'm hearing Right Hand by Drake. You're my right hand. You're my go-to. It really feels like you guys have a genuine friendship within each other. This person really knows you really well. And something about this connection feels like true partnership. It feels like this is really my friend, where it's like this person knows when it's time to go. For an example, when you guys are out at the function, all you got to do is give them one look and they know exactly what it means. Or maybe you don't even have to give them a look. They're just so tapped in and tuned in with you and so considerate with you. You don't have to be the bad guy, like, oh, my man wants to go home, or my girl wants to go home. It's like, no, we're going home. Yep, I know, y'all, we're going home. No, it's not them. I got to get up out of here. I work, like, ugh. And I just love that, because I'm like, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Come through responsibility. Come through ownership. This person takes full responsibility of whatever situation they're kind of up against. They're not putting things off on you. We have the yellow rose with enthusiasm and friendship. It says, a single rose can be my garden and a single friend my world. So this is a my person kind of person where it's like they just have their person and that's all they want, all they need. So this person may not even have a whole lot of friends. You may be the socialite. You may be the person with the, you know, the extrovert with all the friends, because this person, they can really do with just you and that's it. Okay. And then we have the false indigo with immersion and intuition. It says, when you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. So this person is definitely intuitive. They could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or have that like in their Mercury, have water in their moon or in their Neptune, because it feels like intuitively this person is so spot on every time. Ooh, we got the red rose with hidden secrets, and we got the pink rose. This deck is a deck that uses like flowers to depict messages, and you guys, I'm like, there's only one you didn't get. The white rose, you got the yellow rose, the red rose, and the pink rose. So roses may be significant to you in some way. Roses are the highest vibrating flower. I love roses. And, you know, they may be significant to you or your favorite flower, or you'll see how that kind of unfolds. This person may give you red roses the first time they see you, pink roses the next time, yellow roses down the line, that kind of thing. So look out for those synchronicities here, because there's something being communicated with just the repeating rose that keeps coming up for you, group 3. The red rose with hidden secrets, very interested to see how that will manifest. This says 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this person could be a bit of a investigator. I'm getting strong. I mean, honestly, all the water signs. I was going to say Scorpio and Pisces, but Cancer is ruled by the moon. So they're known for being very intuitive, very tapped in, very much so able to feel other people's feelings, even like empathic to a degree. So this person, it's giving strong scorpionic energy. Like they may have a shadow side. So I'm like, okay, spirit. Then we got the pink rose with grace and sweetness. It says the pursuit of perfection then is the pursuit of sweetness and light. So this person is like, okay, perfect to me looks like a connection with someone that I genuinely like, I genuinely love. Perfection to me looks like liking my partner, wanting to spend time with my partner, which I see that so much. Actually, just a reel popped up the other day, or that was earlier today, actually. And it was this guy talking about how he works at a hospital, and he's like, yeah, you know, I work at a hospital and so many people stay after work. So many men, he was saying, talking about specifically in that video, they get off at 6 and they're staying until 9 because they just don't want to go home with their, you know, wife and kids or with their partner. So you won't have to worry about that. This person genuinely likes to spend time with you. We have the hibiscus and the dahlia. The hibiscus says beauty and happiness. I see you guys having a very aesthetic home and being a very aesthetic couple. And also Spirit is showing me, oh, what's their name? I think Gomez and Spirit is showing me that couple, now I'm drawing a blank. You know, that kind of gothic, y'all know who I'm talking about. They have a show based on the daughter of this couple on Netflix. Now, when I really want to think about it, I can't think about it now. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't know why it's not. The Addams Family. Oh my God. Spirit was showing me the mom and the dad. We have the dahlia here with dignity. So anyways, I was saying that to say though, Spirit was showing me because it's like if you have a unique aesthetic, being an aesthetic couple doesn't mean, oh, we're conventionally what, you know, society deems as whatever. It's like, no, we're aesthetically pleasing because we're different, because we're ourselves, and because we look good together. So even if you have a super quirky, you know, Emily in Paris, extroverted, you know, wacky kind of style, this person is going to be able to match your energy precisely. They may even let you dress them up a little bit. We have the dahlia with dignity. It says a wise man has dignity without pride. A fool has pride without dignity. So I feel like this is someone who is genuinely a good person, a person of morals, good character. They don't practice shady business. They don't go out with shady people. They don't have a work wife, work husband. They do not play like that. Spirit, how is this coming about? How are they meeting them for group 3? So this might be someone you put in the friend zone in the beginning, because we have boundaries and indulgence. So it's like the connection feels a bit too good for you in the beginning. You may be someone who's just really about like discipline and doing things the right way. Or you may have learned that you need to kind of take things slow and do things in a disciplined kind of way. Really get to know your partners before you commit, you know, based on past experiences. Because it's like with indulgence, this person, they just do it for you aesthetically. They look good. They're very physically attractive to you. Their energy, it feels like pressure. It feels like, wow, this person is like, it's just doing something for me. But then we have the boundaries card. So it's like they're ready to indulge and you're like, no, putting on the brake lights. You're like, we need to go slow. We also have the options card here. So you may be rotational dating as you're meeting this person. It's looking like this is going to be one of the dates that you go on. This could be a date set up by a friend. We have the community card here. I just heard community college. You could meet this person at community college. But this could be someone that is like a friend of a friend. You can meet them at a wedding even. We do have the celebration card here. So if there is a wedding invitation that you get, okay, do not pass that up, group 3. Because that could totally be how you meet your future mans, your future wife, your future partner. But yeah, with the community card here, this could be a friend of a friend, someone who you're being linked with through another person that you know. And it could even be for like non-romantic purposes. Like this person could be linking you guys together for business purposes. And then all of a sudden you get there and it's like, you know what? I really, really like you. So perhaps that's why you have your boundaries and walls up, because you're about your business, or, you know, you're someone who likes to take things slow, do things the right way, and you're not trying to just crash into something. We do have clarity and peace and balance here. So there was one of these other cards that was talking about this person's impeccable peace and their simplicity. I feel like that's how you're going to know this is your person. And also with the clarity card here, if you're someone who typically like, universe, send me a sign, like you really do need signs, Spirit is going to give you a sign about this person. Any other info on how they will meet? So far I'm getting you can meet them at a celebration. That could really be anything. You'll know. Like I'm even seeing like 50th. So, but well, Spirit is showing me a band now. I can't imagine any band having a 50-year anniversary. But it could be. But it could be like, you know, like I said, a friend of a friend with community being here. This could be like, you know, your cousin brings their friend to your grandparents' 50th. And then all of a sudden, you know what? I like you. I do. You're finding love. So just be open. But I'm seeing this could be a celebration, someone in your community or community college, someone in your community in the sense that, like, say you're a part of a spiritual community or you're a part of a community that does XYZ meetups. You could be meeting this person through that way. For a lot of you, I'm seeing you're meeting this person through just your rotational dating, through the options, because there's definitely an energy of like you having other options here and going on other dates. And we have the distance card here. So this person could be at a distance from you. They could be just visiting in town. Let's see what else we get, Spirit, for group 3. Their next serious relationship. Dude, every pile today has gotten 2 6s. It's weird. I don't know what's up with the repeating 6 energy. I don't know what that means off the top of my head, like 2 6s, but every single pile so far has gotten 2 repeating 6s. We have the 6 of Wands in reverse and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is kind of making me feel like this was someone who you were supposed to meet a while back. Ooh, I just heard 2020. That's very specific. So if everything kind of went downhill for you in 2020, and I know a lot of people say like, oh, you know, everything went downhill. But like for you, if it literally did, in the sense that it kind of seemed like your career was leveling up, you were leveling up in other ways. And then all of a sudden, like things just kind of really came to a standstill. Specifically in love, though, if you were really single, ready to mingle, and then you would let yourself go after that, it could be mind, body, and soul. spiritually or mentally or physically kind of lost your confidence or just lost your way and fell off course, I do see you kind of gravitating back to where you're supposed to be and gravitating towards that path that you were called to in the first place. So things are coming back together. But I do see there was some sort of delay or hiccup in the plan. Don't worry, you're finding your way. We got the Three of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm also getting an energy of like a false twin, false soulmate type of situation where you thought you had already met the one, but Three of Wands in reverse, it looks like at the last minute, maybe they backed out. Or Knight of Pentacles in reverse, they kind of showed up to be all talk, no true investment. It's like, I'm genuinely willing to, you know, put my everything on the line to move forward. Maybe not your everything, but you know, I'm willing to show up and be in a partnership. Page of Swords, back to the drawing board. It kind of seems like you're in this place where you're starting over. So if you're starting over, Spirit is showing me someone who lost all their items or lost a very significant item. I do feel like you're going to find that item. And look at this. We got the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So whatever was supposed to come in is truly being replaced with something worth waiting for. Yeah, we have the Empress in reverse. I'm not going to lie. It feels like someone kind of did you dirty. It feels like someone flat out lied to you. It feels like you got scammed. It really does. With the energy that came up before, we got the Magician and the Empress in reverse. It's like someone tried to program you, not to be like cryptic, but that's how it feels. It feels like someone literally tried to program you and just make you into like whatever their BS idea of a perfect woman, a perfect man would be, a perfect partner. But it was just so shadowy and dark. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like you lost your way and you forgot who you were. And it's so ironic that the King of Pentacles is what was at the bottom of the deck. Spirit saying this is what, you know, you're being in alignment with. This is what is worth waiting for, when you're a perfect match to that. And you know that with the Hierophant, but Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You may have watered yourself down or lowered your expectations for someone, and it's just like never again. Never again. I really don't feel like you will ever do that again, because this feels sinister. It feels dark, not gonna lie. It feels like someone who was a master manipulator really knew what they were doing. And we have the Seven of Cups in the World card. It's like they wanted their cake. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too. Seven of Cups, they weren't loyal. They weren't faithful. Temperance in reverse, nothing was balanced, nothing was fair. It was just all talk. Ugh, I do not like them. I do not like this person. But we have the World card coming full circle. And that's the thing about the World. You know, the World is the last card in the major arcana. She does kind of represent like coming full circle. And if you're at World card position, you've been through the Devil, you've been through the Death card, the Tower, you've been through Temperance, having to balance everything, Chariot, having to move on and leave things behind, with moving forward with harsh lessons and new friends or new accomplishments. So you did that. You did that, but I feel like someone got over on you. You want me to hex them? I'm sorry. I don't do a lot of dark work. I only do dark work for people that I know or people who I've worked with for a long time, but like, oh, this one makes me want to, I feel like cussing them out, but then YouTube is going to be like, you thought? Ugh. I know hate is a strong word, but that really pissed me off. I don't know why that triggered me so bad, tapping into their energy, but it just feels like such a manipulator. It's like the higher octave of even a narcissist, because it's not even like narcissism. It's just like this person feels like they were just sick and terrible. We have making space and earth energy. Here comes Spirit trying to ground us, trying to remind us of what's coming in the future. This person is already making space for you. It's like that saying, your name is being spoken in rooms that you haven't even been in yet. I feel this person preparing for you. So this isn't someone that you have to get up to speed and like, you know, get with the program. Like, come on. Let's move into serious relationship. Let's move into marriage. It's like already something that's a priority for them, already something that they want for themselves, already something that they value. Thank goodness. You deserve it. Earth energy. This person could be an earth sign. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Oop. And we have the Secret Admirer card here. So this person could see you well before you see them. This could be someone not even on your radar quite yet. For those of you meeting them at, you know, some sort of celebration, this person could see you from across the room and literally have like that magical kind of experience. Listen, I don't know what's going on with your energy, group 3, but we have figuring you out here. So many people want to know like more about you. You may typically find that people try to like trick you into being obsessed with them, but in the beginning it's just so clear if you really look at their actions that they're obsessed with you, obsessed with figuring you out, maybe even obsessed with like breaking you, breaking your confidence. It's like they can see all of your potential and they try to convince you that that's not real, or really convince themselves. We have living freely. Someone is salty that you're living freely and doing your thing, but this is best case scenario for you. You've really worked for it. You've earned it. You deserve it. You deserve this new beginning that is blossoming in your life. You deserve to finally be free from that cycle. And I'm glad you did it, because nobody got you here but you, you know? No one could force you to heal. No one could force you to take the right steps. No one could force you to level up. And you did. That deserves a celebration in itself. We have ask and you shall receive. This is a really good time to petition Spirit and tell Spirit what you're, you know, looking for. I call this opportunity Build-A-Bay. When Spirit lets you know, listen, ask and you shall receive, that's when you can really, you know, communicate to Spirit, this is what I want, this is what I need, this is what I'm looking for. And be as detailed as you want. You deserve it. We have, if you are worried that you do not have the strength to move on, think of how much strength you are using to hold on. Then redirect that energy and enjoy your life. So some of you are still holding on. Some of you, it's hard to get out of this connection, even though you know that most of what was said was true of this person just kind of being like dark. Your friends may pick up on it, but you know, you may just be having a hard time believing that, because once you believe that or admit that, it's like there's no going back. But that's such a good point. Channel that energy that you're using to hold on, you know, to separating and do that work, and maybe even like connect with some like-minded people who are going through the same thing, who can kind of help you detach from the past relationship. We are always speaking to you and sending you messages. When you feel like you are alone in a situation, just know that you never truly are. We are reminding you to stop, look around, and believe in something else, something more. We've got your back. That's your spirit team, your spirit guides. I'm actually feeling strong ancestor energy with that. There may be a specific, you know, past loved one that's connecting with you and protecting you, watching over you, and just here with you. You may feel their presence. You may get even like random items that show up. And it's like, where did this come from? I really do feel like it's that past loved one connecting with you. And then we have, no matter what happens, no matter how far away you seem to be, never stop believing that you will make it. Have an unrelenting belief that things will work out, and that long road has a purpose. So your guides are sending you so much support. You're almost there, group 3. And that's what I have for you. My Etsy shop is in the description if you'd like a private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings. I am more than happy to help you work through this, help you make a game plan, help you do some magic, you know, to solve the problems for you. That is what manifestation, that is what magic is for. Whatever you need, I'm here. But that's what I have for you on my end in this reading today, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the Blue Stone and the Mermaid Tarot, this is your reading. Tapping in to see your next serious relationship. With who will that be? And how that'll come about for you, group 4. Spirit, this is for group 4 with the Blue Stone. Please show us their next serious relationship. Who is this person they are falling in love with, they are committing to? Who does group 4 have to be excited about? Okay, so right away this person is giving strong masculine energy. And I'm also getting like, I don't know why I just heard mafia boss, but I'm getting that energy, you guys, not gonna lie. Okay, so look, hear me out, hear me out. We have the sacred lotus with enlightenment, and then we have the tuberose with dangerous pleasure. The sacred lotus says no mud, no lotus. The tuberose says dangerous pleasure, with the secret of reaping the greatest fruitfulness comes from living dangerously. So this person is a risk taker. Doesn't mean that they're a literal mafia boss, but that's just the energy I was getting right away, where it's like this person takes risks. This person takes like, you know, high risk, high reward type of energy here. This person could gamble. They could be in stocks, you know, something to do with getting money. This person could be like an investor. But it feels like they really know their stuff. It feels like they really know what they're doing. And this person is not afraid to fight for you. And Spirit is showing me that literally, okay? So if you need that kind of like aggressive love where you know, like, listen, if it comes down to it, mine is going to stand up for me. Well, you definitely got that here. And if not, buckle up, okay? I'm not seeing that there's some crazy wild fighter either. Let me make that clear. It's not that this person is like out of control and wild and crazy. But when it comes to you and their connection, they show teeth. They show teeth for sure. We have the white rose and the magnolia. So Spirit's like, okay, simmer down, buttercup, simmer down. The white rose with new start and wisdom, and then the magnolia with nobility and self-esteem. So they may have been like more of a firecracker when they were younger, but they've learned to anchor it. Don't you worry. Group 4, I don't want you running away thinking like, oh my God, this person's going to be a mess. New start and wisdom says knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. So even if this person does struggle with mood regulation or struggle with, you know, getting really angry, I feel like as a kid, that was something that they struggled with, but they've definitely learned how to anchor that energy, how to channel that energy, and how to come back down to earth, ground, take themselves out of the situation if need be. But they're about it, not gonna lie. Like, this person ain't no scaredy cat. Listen, dude, this is like the silent type that will F you up, okay? If you mess with them, their family, their loved ones, ooh. Congratulations, you played yourself. This is not the one to play with like that. But not towards you. It's really more of in a protective kind of way. Spirit is showing me a wolf now. Wolves may be your spiritual animal, your spirit animal. You may do a lot of reading. I'm getting a lot of like romance novel archetype energy here. So you may get your little, you know, mob boss, pack leader, werewolf, zaddy. No. But yeah. Okay, so we have the Gloxinia with love at first sight and proud spirit. They're proud to have you, proud to be connected with you. We have the apple blossoms with choices, knowledge, and illumination. So I feel like this person is even spiritual now. You know what? This person, they may be like a black belt, or they may do jujitsu or like calisthenics, like some sort of like strenuous physical activity that takes a lot of discipline, honor. I feel like this person gets a lot of respect, but they're like the silent type that you would not even know could just absolutely fold you like a pretzel. We have the Gloxinia. It says, when I saw you, I fell in love and you smiled because you knew. So you may have a literal love at first sight kind of moment with this person. I'm going to see how you will meet them, how this will come about next. I just saw 444 on the camera. And then we have apple blossoms with choices, knowledge, and illumination. It says, white are the flowers of the apple tree that bring us fruits of fertility. So this person, I like their energy. It's very, very, I'm tapping in. I feel like maybe it's because I'm the oracle. Like, I can kind of get a bird's eye view that I can see kind of like their past and their true underlying energy. I don't feel like they hide it from you necessarily, but they don't want to scare you and they don't channel this energy towards you. This person is definitely someone who's gone on some sort of spiritual path or deep path of like character building. So it's like they're very healthy. They show up in a way where it's like this person can be respected and, you know, they have a lot of self-control, but I also just feel these undertones of like, you do not want to mess with me. Spirit, how are they meeting them? How is this coming about? We have events and dreams. Oh my. So you may see this person in the dream space, and then like the next day you may meet them at an event. Or for some of you, you know, there may be some time. But right away, some of you are meeting this person for the first time in the dream space, in the astral, and some sort of altered space state of consciousness with all that spiritual energy and illumination energy as well. You could even meet this person on some sort of spiritual retreat, taking like, you know, mother medicine or something that kind of stimulates the intuition, stimulates the senses, stimulates visions. We have events here, so of course that one's really kind of straightforward. You can meet this person at an event. So I would say, listen, if you get invited someplace, be more mutable, more willing to, you know, open up and go, because you could end up meeting your future partner there. Spirit for group 4. Oh, we have the longing card. It's like this person misses you before they even know you. And same for you, because we have longing and challenges here. So it may have been very hard to connect with this person. With longing, it's like they miss you before they even meet you, or maybe you met them in the dream space or in some sort of altered space, or you've had like a short meeting with this person, you've thought about them since, and you have this longing in your heart for them, and you haven't seen them, or there's challenges in the way. This could be one of you, both of you in a relationship at the time that you met, or this could be challenges in the sense that there's distance, like physical distance between the two of you. There may be some blocks here. This would be a good time to do some clearing work for yourself. I sell manifestation candles and custom spell work on my Etsy shop. So this would be a good job to do some good time to do some manifestation on your own, or to have someone do something for you. For mine, I can program it for known and unknown. So even if you don't know what's blocking you, I can still get it, clear it out the way, zap it out the way, so you can connect with your person. So we have, yeah, we literally have the separation card that came out. So some of you are in separation with this person, and I don't necessarily feel that in the sense that you have been in a relationship with this person and you're in separation. If that's your message, you would know specifically. You would feel it intuitively. We would be describing, you know, you would have had some other confirmation all, you know, before this point that this is them. But I'm feeling separation with that longing and challenges energy. Like there's something separating the two of you. So that's something that I would clear. But we have the air card here. This person could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or if you're someone who often seeks confirmation in your readings and you're an air sign, I would definitely take that as confirmation that this is your pile. We have defenses and detachments. So group 4, perhaps it's some sort of work you've done on yourself, maybe some invisibility work, or maybe just some previous work that you did, like some protection work, but maybe you went, you know, a bit too far with it, or you actually ended up crossing yourself up in some way. So this is a good time to undo. Well, no, I wouldn't say undo. I would not say undo past work, but I would say do some clearing to clear specifically whatever is in the way from this, because you don't want to undo some, you know, protection or something that's really good for you. But I would say giving, you know, the new love a way to kind of connect with you still and to come into your life would be good. But we have detaches and defenses, so perhaps you're a bit too detached now. The main ways that I'm seeing this coming about is you're meeting this person in the dream space, and you're meeting this person, or you're meeting this person at an event. But other than that, I'm getting a lot of energy of spirit kind of saying maybe group 4 is too detached right now, or they have their walls up with the defenses card. This could be even a good time to do some anti-self-sabotage. I just did a anti-anxiety, anti-self-sabotaging candle for someone recently. It went great. They actually hit me up the first like few hours after I lit it that night, and they were like, dude, I just talked to my person today, and for whatever reason, I felt relief. I didn't feel worried or anything, and they started chasing me. I'm like, purr. That's lit. We have the indulgence card and we have the action card here. I'm really drawn to this person surfing on the action card. So you could meet this person on the water, whatever that means to you. And with the indulgence card here, I feel like you could meet this person as you're out to eat, meet this person as you're doing something that you really love, as you're indulging in a hobby. It feels like you're indulging in something you really like a really good dish. Spirit. What else can you tell us for group 4? We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Hangman in reverse. So yeah, it just kind of feels like you're a bit closed off, not going to lie, group 4. Queen of Pentacles, you know your value and you will never, okay, never go back to the older version of yourself. Never lose sight of who you really are and what you deserve ever again. But I do feel like that's kind of putting you in this energy, yeah. 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, where you're actually a bit closed off to things that are trying to come into your life. Let me flip this over just so you can see how she's offering them all those pentacles. And they're so caught up in their own head with their walls up in their own world that they can't see it. So yeah, we have the 2 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of earth sign energy coming up for you. A lot of earth energy, pentacle energy. Perhaps it's finances. Perhaps that's exactly what it is. It's like, I can't have a good time when I'm worried about finances, worried about my financial stability. I can definitely relate to that. That'll do it. Not feeling financially secure is enough to take out the best of them, to knock the best of us off of our, you know, confidence. But I feel like Spirit is kind of like trying to lead you back to finding yourself, trying to lead you back to not finding yourself, but 10 of Pentacles in reverse. You guys got so much pentacle energy. Trying to lead you back to that place where you're confident and open, optimistic about other people. It definitely feels like you have a lot of walls up, or if you've ever done some invisibility work, if you're now ready to be seen again, typically, me personally, when I do work, even if I don't need it anymore, I don't reverse it. So I relate to that. But I am getting a little bit of an energy of you may want to actually reverse that, because I think the assumption is that, you know, things just kind of lose power over time and eventually you'd have to do it again if you wanted it to be in effect. But I'm still feeling a little bit of remnants here. So if you've ever done some invisibility work, or, you know, don't bother me work, or anything that kind of keeps people away from you or keeps certain things away from you at bay. For some of you, I even feel like it was like some sort of protection magic that kind of caused this. You may want to, again, I'm hesitant to say undo the protection work because we always need that. But something, it feels like it had been done across the line, unless someone did something on you, like, you know, someone put some work on you. I would say undo that. We have the 9 of Swords in reverse and the 6 of Swords in reverse. So I do see that it's hard for you to move on, to move forward. It could be a lover, honestly. Maybe even a past lover for like one of you that it's hard to stop thinking about, or, you know, like the first love, like someone is really weighing on your mind. It's like genuinely hard to move on past someone. It could be someone does still genuinely have your heart, and you're trying to open yourself up to new love and new options and new possibilities, but it's just hard to be hopeful when you've gone through so much, or when your reality just hasn't been that kind of Disney happy love and light picture. It's like, how am I supposed to be optimistic and just neglect my real life experience? I feel that's so hard. It's so hard to be optimistic sometimes, but I don't feel like Spirit's calling you towards optimism. I just feel like Spirit's calling you towards openness, and especially if your actions are not reflecting of being open. Just where it really matters. In your head, whatever. You know, you could be cussing somebody out on a date, literally in your head, as you're in this date, like, I'm so effing uncomfortable. I don't want to be here. This person wants to date me. You don't even know me. Listen, say what you need to say in your head, but still go with the motions and allow yourself to be open so you don't completely miss out. We have the Chariot and the Magician here. So Spirit is saying it's time to move forward, and a part of this is going to need some of your energy, some of your energetic input here with the Magician. So this is definitely a great time to petition a guide, a goddess, a god, a deity, God, spirit, your ancestors, whoever you want to work with, whatever you believe in, you know, to bring in what it is that you're looking for. And I got that energy repeatedly in a few piles today. So it's looking like it's a collective energy, ask and you shall receive type of energy, where Spirit is saying, okay, Ask for exactly what it is that you want and allow it to be delivered to you. Yeah, we have quantum advancement. So there's an opportunity for you to skip a few steps here. Even with all the heartbreak, Spirit's like, listen, I'm not asking you to be happy about it. I'm just asking for you to open up. Yeah, we got someone new. So some of you, I really do feel like you are kind of stuck in the past. We got quantum advancement and quantum entanglement. That's exactly your energy. It's hard to move forward, move on, and quantum leap when quantum entanglement, there's this person still attached to your energy, or there's other things that are kind of negatively affecting you, whether that's some old work. This would be a good time to do some reversals, to even have someone do some reversal for you. You can reach out to me. That would be more of a custom spell work kind of thing, but you can choose three intentions with my custom spell work, so we can add something for whatever you want to come in as well, and something else. But yeah, this is definitely something you want to pay attention to with it repeating. When you get those repeating messages over and over again, that's something that really kind of needs your attention. And it's like Spirit's calling you to this quantum advancement, wants you to move forward, wants you to have new things, but we do have this quantum entanglement. So I don't know if that's something someone put on you. It almost makes me feel like generational curse energy a little bit here. And I'm not really a generational curse kind of girl. I know that it exists, but I just don't try to focus on, stuff like that too much. But it does kind of feel like it's really something here, something powerful. We have secret admirer, so it's not like you don't get attention, and I feel like you know that, but you may be so aloof or just in your own head, like the Five of Pentacles that we had before, in your own head about past things that have happened, past experiences, and what you believe the world to be like for you based on past experiences. And like I said, I get that, but I really do feel something new coming in. And secret admirer, there's even someone already in your energy that's attracted. And you may have like RBF, or you may come off as unavailable. We have someone new, and we have official date. So I do see things heating up for you. I do see things getting exciting. Spirit wants you to have new. Spirit wants you to have good things, happiness, excitement, love, all of it. Ooh, we have the crossing with initiation. And then we have number 11, deep quiet with meditation and stillness. I feel like you went through initiation, and it's like quiet just because it's like someone who's like traumatized from the things that they've gone through. Like it's deep quiet because it's like complete and utter total shock of what you had been initiated into. And once you know it, you can't unknow it. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. I feel like you've done seen some stuff. We have the dream thief with refusal of the call. And that's so freaky because we literally had dreams as one of the ways that you first connect with this person and see them. And then we have dream thief, refusal of the call. So perhaps Spirit had been intuitively leading you, hey, go here, or hey, do this. And you refused it, saying, okay, you know what? If it's supposed to happen to me, it'll come right to me. It'll dedicate its love to me. It'll be perfect. And so maybe you refuse the call at some point, and Spirit's like, all right, let's try this again. I keep getting that energy consistently with the Magician, especially with Spirit needing your energetic input, your energy in the situation, your agreement with the situation by interacting. All right, we have love yourself more by saying no to things that feel draining and burdening to you. Saying no when you want to say no instead of saying yes to please other people is a real act of self-love. Absolutely. It may be cutoff season, group 4. Some people may have to get cut off, especially if they love to see you down and out, and that's the version of you that they support. But they disappear when you're finally having a win, or they're not celebrating you when you have good news. Yeah, time for them to go. Just saw 222 on the camera. It says your time is coming. Everything is coming together, but you must meet the universe halfway, literally. With that Magician, it's like Spirit needs your energetic and like involvement. It says hold on to a bright and happy vision of yourself with successful outcomes, and do not allow your fears or insecurities to stand in your way. And the last one says, no matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from what you want, never stop believing that you will somehow make it. Have an unrelenting belief that things will work out and that the long road has a purpose. I feel that for you guys hardcore with initiation, there was definitely some sort of higher purpose that you're likely still going to end up living out and serving in this life. And I feel like you'll end up impacting a lot of people with it, with what you learn, with what you've gone through, with your experience. More on that to come. That's what I have for you, Group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon.